What's going on, everyone? Thank you again for coming back with me, Addicted to Life, on some more Need for Speed Heat. I know it's been a while. Fortunately, I had to go back to work. But I have been doing vlogs, if you watch that. And on top of Need for Speed, if when GTA 5's new DLC, The Casino 2, comes out for Heist on Thursday, I will try to keep up with that, as well as on Friday, Red Dead Redemption 2, if you follow me on that. That also comes out Friday the 13th of December, also comes out for their new DLC, which is Moonshiners. I will try my hardest to keep up. I don't know how it's going to go. I do have the week of Christmas off, though, so maybe I'll be able to, throw some more videos into that. With that being said, without further ado, let's get into this. Today we have the PAGANI Huayra BC 2017. This car will run you $1.547 million before you even get into customization. So right off the bat, we're going to go right into the performance. I'm not going to do a stock test drive on this, and here's why. If you watch the Vulcan video, when I did the stock test drive on it, there wasn't much change. And I think it's because they're more higher cars that are already stock with, racing engines. So like I said, with that being said, let's just go look right into the performance. So right off the bat, it starts with a 754 horsepower engine V12. If you want to hear the sound of it, it's right here. It kind of sounds like a denser racing engine. Now, I'm not going to go through each one of these, but you will not get an increase until you get to the last two engine swaps. On the first one, now this is pretty much a preference of you guys out there. If you buy this car, if you look at the top right of the screen there where it says the PAGANI Huayra and the current horsepower, the potential horsepower, the 0 to 60 miles per hour, the max torque, and the top speed. If you compare these two engines, in my personal opinion, this engine would be better than the other one, and I'll show you why. So first off, this comes with ultimate parts. The only thing that you're going to gain on is the NOS you can put an ultimate part on, the turbo you can put an ultimate, both of those you can only put ultimate parts on. The other four you can put ultimate plus parts on. They really want to take a gain on the ultimate plus. And then here, you can put all ultimate plus, and those are all elite plus. So you're putting 2 parts higher than those, and in my personal opinion, you'll gain a better car out of doing this. Plus, here's the thing. This one right here sounds better than the stock engine. It sounds like this. In my personal opinion, that sounds like a race car. And this is the PAGANI Huayra. It's meant to be fast. It starts out at 820 horsepower. It's a 7-liter. Then, if you wanted, you can do this one, which is 868 horsepower V8 hybrid. So it's a little bit more quieter type of race car. Now, if you look into the right side, yes, this will start you at 359. Yes, it's a 114 increase on horsepower. It's only 1 minus on the potential horsepower, but it's at 1229 for potential horsepower. And if you look down below, it goes down 103 and goes up 11. But like I said, you're also getting ultimate parts right off the bat, but you're not getting ultimate plus. If you go to elite plus, yes, it's 820 horsepower that you start out with, and it's only 66 horsepower currently if you put this on now versus 114. It's also only 4 increase on the potential horsepower instead of 1 minus. Here's the thing to look at. So if you want potential horsepower and you're trying to get the best out of your car, this car right here is only going to get you to 1229. However, this one's going to get you to 1234. You're actually going to get a better horsepower out of this car. The 0 to 60 right now, this will not go down. This will go down by 0.10 without new parts on it. Max torque will go down to 148. This is only 103, and this is +1 instead of +11. But like I said, it just depends on the kind of parts you want to put on it. I'm going to go with this one. I might be putting my foot in the mouth when I say this, but I don't really like the sound of this car either. I like the sound of this one better, so we're going to go with the 518,000 one, which I said it was 1.5. That's putting you up to $2 million right there already. Over $2 million just for the engine swap and the purchase of the car itself. So right now, I will go ahead and change the parts and tell you how much that was. Alright, I went ahead and put all the parts on. I'm guessing this would have, putting all the Ultimate Plus parts on would have drained your money down another $200,000. However, I already had parts from other vehicles to put on and switched out. So, I mean, you're looking at 1.5 for the purchase of the car. You're looking at 518 to 547 for an engine swap. So that would put it up to over $2 million. Then you're looking for another $200,000. So this car, basically, after all the parts said and done, and without customization of the outer side of the vehicle, you're looking at the price of the McLaren P1. So it'll be totally up to you if you purchase this car or not. The only thing I am finally missing, I've been grinding out Night Shift, Hot Pursuit, or whatever. They get the Ultimate Plus part on the heat races. The only thing I am missing is a plus part for my exhaust and a plus part for my crankshaft. We look at here, that would actually increase my power by 0.1. I'm already at 400 max. And then on here, it also would increase by 0.1. So that power would be up to 8.8 by the end of this, or 8.7, depends on how they do it. So I have that almost maxed to race. What I did was I put a showcase differential. By the time I already got the 400, didn't matter what differential I put on here, it did not decrease it at any. And with higher racing cars, they tend to be a lot more stiffer, so if I put a showcase differential on it, it tends to drift a little bit better. And like I've always said, no matter what in this game, you have to have a car that can get around corners, because if you don't have the turn, you don't have a car. But, whew, after all that information, let's get into customization. Alright, so right away, I'm going to stance this vehicle all the way down. That's what I do with every one of my cars, and then I'm going to blow off the tires just a little bit. And that helps for me. I just know my preference of racing. So we're going to do that. And then exhaust sound. Right now it sounds really good like that. Yes, the exhaust comes straight out. And the crazy thing about this exhaust is, look at this. Take a sweet time here. There is 4 exhaust pipes out of there. What I did notice something crazy was, look at, I don't know if you guys can see this. If you look at the bottom skirt there, that is a vent. I actually thought it was an exhaust at first, but it is a vent. Let's go to the exhaust sound. That's what I've been doing with every one of my cars. Aggressive all the way up, custom all the way up, metallic all the way up. This is just a preference to you guys, however you want your car to sound. I think that sounds pretty juicy to me. Alright, yes, we'll save that. There's 2 wraps. If anybody comments below for me, I'm not sure which one I want to do. So I'm either going to do this one. Now, mind you, this is the highest, so 57 people have downloaded this that have has Need for Speed on PS4, or not sure if that shares it with PC or not, but it looks pretty good. Someone did a Venom community wrap on this. It looks freaking sick. I think that looks actually really good. And then the other one I really like is, go to 18, I do believe, is this one. I don't know why. Maybe because I don't have a green car. This is kind of like a Spectrum or Iridescent, I do believe. It's one of the ones. It's green, but if you look at it a while, it goes around, then it goes purple. The cool thing they noticed is right on the back windshield there, they have Underground, Most Wanted Payback, and those are the spray paints you can pick up from the other games and put them on. So I think it looks pretty cool and pretty sharp. I mean, I haven't gone through all 734 different liveries. But I'm not going to start out with the livery though, we're just going to go right into the customization. So, body. Something to notice. There are small differences on this car. They will change, but they're small. So right now, on the fender, there is vents there. Like I said, very hard to notice, but they are there. Let's go to Alchemist. There's slits in the fender now. And looks like... Alright, so the hood doesn't really change much there. Alright, so then we go to the next Alchemist. The fenders go back up to the top, and you have different hood there now. It's pretty notice with that black there. And then you go to another Alchemist, and it's a different fender, another Ultimate, or not, it's a Speed Hunter one. You do have a fender, but there's a way up top there cut into the vents there. You have this Speed Hunter one with the single scoop in the front. I think it actually looks pretty cool. And then you have this one with the triple vents and triple vents across the top. So many vents galore and vents across the fenders. I kind of want to make this not like everybody else is on the road, so we're going to do that one. Alright, moving on to front bumper. We only have two options, so we have the Pagani and the Speed Hunter one. This kind of reminds me of like a 4GT or something. I really like this aggressive look, so we're going to keep that one. I don't think there are canners. Oh, there are. Okay, so there's Pagani canners. There's the Alchemist. So this goes with the custom splitter. Looks like there's actually a light bar on that. What? There's a light bar on the canard? I think there is. Not even gonna lie. If you chose this one, it would go more with the other bumper or splitter. So we're gonna leave that. Moving on to the splitter there. So we can look at these, but I don't know if I'll change them. So we have the Alchemist again. Okay, so it backs up a little bit. We have the Speed Hunter here. Oof, the thing just looks mean and aggressive. Then we have the Carbon and another Carbon. Wow, look at that splitter. Holy crap, it sticks out. Oh, that's cool. It actually says Pagani on the, damn it. Oh, it says Huayra on that splitter. That's cool. I'm gonna leave it. I mean, it's a subtle notice, but it looks pretty cool. Not sure what I'm gonna do with the headlights, so I might leave them for now. But we have the Pagani, the Speed Hunter, all blacked out. You have another Speed Hunter, yellow, blue, purple, and the iridescent. I really like those iridescents. Pretty cool when it's at nighttime. You got these crazy wing mirrors. I mean, the Pagani ones are to the car, to itself, crazy looking. Then you got these, the square rectangle things. The Speed Hunter ones are kind of like the 4GT. You got some more rectangle ones and the Speed Hunter ones. I'm not going to change them. I really like the crazy look on those mirrors. Okay, we'll go to trim here. So we have Pagani and Pagani. And I have a hard time noticing what this actually changes, to be honest. Oh, so you lose that stripe. Interesting. I did not know that. Kind of looks weird without that stripe on there now, because of that middle section up top. I'm gonna leave it on there for now, but I may take it off somewhere in the future. So we got side skirts here, so we go with Speed Hunter, so you lose that front end next to the front tire there. You got that custom look, Speed Hunter here, another Speed Hunter, so you kind of gain this back again. And then we go Alchemist here. Okay. So it looks like they all have that weird, crazy vent. Nope, they don't all have that weird one. What's this one? There's a vent back there, just tucked up underneath. I actually kind of like that one, to be honest. Alchemist, Speed Hunter again, and this Speed Hunter one, or this is the Pagani one. I'm just showing you guys all the customizations, and unfortunately I really like how the car looks, to be honest. I don't know what I'm actually going to change. I know I already changed one thing, but not much. We have the, oh yes, look at that, the Alchemist, look at the fenders right there. Yes, big old vents, we're going to do that, hell yeah. Okay, then we'll go down to sound system, sure, why not, let's put it in there. Spoiler options, okay, so we got the Pagani look, which actually has a rear light off of it. We go to the Alchemist, which is just two spoilers there. Got the Speed Hunter one here, just the clear plastic around the back there. You got the Alchemist here, is a huge lip there, which actually looks pretty cool. Doesn't look cool from that side because your stripes missing, but it looks cool from the back. Then we got the AR Performance and the Voltex. I actually kind of like that, to be honest. Definitely goes with the car. I love how the spoiler actually fits the entire rear of that car, because that is a big old booty on that car, you know what I'm saying? We're going to stick with that one for now. And we go to exhaust, so we have 4 currently. We have the Alchemist here, which black them out. Speed Hunter dual, Speed Hunter 4, Speed Hunter dual, 2, 4 again, 2 looking down, 2 again, and 2 again. I kind of like the 4 look, so the question is, I kind of want to black them out, I think. We're with the Alchemist black there. Rear bumper. So we got Pagani. Okay, so that just changes the flares on the outside there. I like the original look. We're going to keep the Pagani there. I'm going to skip the plate for now. Pagani on the splitter, the Alchemist, and the... Jesus Christ, it's supposed to be a splitter and change the whole bumper. Alchemist and Speed Hunter. Huh. Kind of reminds me of the Regera right there. I will leave that as well for now. Pretty sure that is it. I never changed the rims, hardly ever. I mean, I can scroll through a few of them for you, but I always like the ones that come with the car. I normally just paint them that way. But that's pretty much it. I don't think, because I'm not going to paint it yet until I can figure out what I'm going to put on it. I mean, maybe I can paint it something. Go with that bluish silver. I think that actually looks pretty nice. Kind of matching that stripe down the middle there. Iridescent here. It actually looks pretty sharp. It's like a blue, green, purple. I really like that. We'll go with that one, I guess. Just to keep it simple, save the changes, let's take it out for a test drive. God damn it. Got to like 213, I think. I have to slow it down to see. Let's try it one more time. God damn it. I hate the vehicles. Why do there gotta be so much damn traffic in this game? Ugh. Alright, 218, still climbing. 232, still climbing. We got one more NOS bottle. Okay, we got up 235, and I keep running out of room, so I think she did pretty good at 235, to be honest. But, sorry, I think I said the F word in there. I've been trying not to swear, but, I guess that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed what you like. It was very informative, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend. I'll try to post a video tomorrow. Hope you have a good one. Peace.